Well, good evening. I'm Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity. And tonight we're going to talk about pain management or pain liberation. And that's something I've had a lot of success with. But a lot of people, we don't understand there's several layers to pain and how it's all generated and caused. But I really want to talk about hypnosis right now. Hypnosis is never sleep. And actually, hypnosis is a higher awareness and allows you to communicate with the subconscious, unconscious, and your conscious minds, and also open you up to be able to have the courage and the confidence to discuss things that are going on and things you're trying to hide from the world. And the thing about hypnosis is you're really more awake and aware of your surroundings, and you actually hear better and listen better when you're under hypnosis. And me personally, I love hypnosis. That's the best rest there is. And what Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity does, it matures the subconscious and unconscious to celebration. So you write and speak your electro scenarios of your dreams, color in the scenery of your subconscious with your desired outcomes. And that's something I really opened up to understanding, the scenery and the scenarios of your dreams. And that takes out the thinking memory mind that has you living in yesterday. And you know, if you really want to do something, there's several techniques to show you that if you're suggestible to hypnosis or not. But that is something we could do when we're dealing. But you know, life mirrors a Tootsie Pop. You know, the pain comes in from the outside, but actually the pain is awakened inside us. And you know, there's a hard shell to the Tootsie Pop. And you know, you try to cover up and protect your inner self, and you really get that shell of hell, and you're trying to think you're protecting yourself, but you're actually invigorating the pain more because you're thinking about it and you're doing that. And so as you crack away the shell and get to the chewy part, and then as you know how the chewy part goes, it goes away. And as you allow the shell of hell to go away, you unleash the deal. How energized will you be feeling pain-free or liberated from some of the pain? You know, pain is something that has many, many different layers. There's the spiritual, there's the negative emotions, the guilt, and everything everything creating pain and discomfort within you. Our emotions are the last thing embedded, and like in any addiction, anything in pain, we always try to overlook the emotions and the feelings and the deep, well, let's just say a deep hurt. Because we want to think if we just protect ourselves from it, the pain will go away. While the pain is always a subconscious representation being activated by your present moment. The pain will go away as soon as you really uncover and discover the root of the pain. And sometimes it's emotional, personal, and many other things. But guilt, complaining, disliking your life, that all creates a pain. And also, I don't know how you were, but I was taught I could complain with the best of them. But I've really awakened to stop complaining and wake up in the morning understanding I'm sovereign, energized, and wise. And that's the thing. And see, the pain is embedded in your subconscious. And there's sometimes whatever age you ingrained the pain as, that's the way you acted. But the negative emotions, feelings, and all the descriptions of that situation, when it's encountered in your present moment, it's going to trigger the events in your subconscious mind, and that pain's going to reoccur. And you know, we can think and bring pain back to our lives. Because most of us have been told how to stay in pain because it's actually an unadmitted comfort zone. It's unadmitted apathy, and with pain, we know where we're at, and we're still thinking safe because where the outside world doesn't understand the underlying currents of your pain. And when you let it go to the world, you actually expand the world because you give people fresh wisdom about it. But and today we're exposed to so much negativity and all this, and everybody's reaching for medication. Well, hypnosis may be able to help you not reach for the pain, but if you're under doctor's care, there's a lot of things to do. But you really, really have to understand there's spiritual emotions and all the type of pains that are embedded in your body. And once you can communicate with the situation that ingrained the pain, you can begin the liberation of the situation. And that's a key word, liberation. I took heal out of my life and used liberation. And once you understand liberation is a lionized internal brilliance, expanding revolutionary audacity, tantalizing, innovative, optimistic nerve to expand, but it's letting go of the larcenous pain inside you. And see, the thing about liberation, the subconscious mind and all your frozen in time representations, there's no memory. With liberation, expansion, energize, enterprise, them are my words, and it's called a liberating lingo. And all you're really trying to do with getting rid of pain is liberate you from you and your ingrained stuff. And see, it's like the tiger in the cage. Now, is it the bars on the cage, or is it that hold the tiger in, or is it the space between the bars that hold the tiger in the cage? That's an interesting thing. It's actually the space between the bars. Because if you have one bar, the tiger still escaped. But if they're 6 inches apart, it holds the tiger in the cage. And that's just the way your pain is. It's the space between your thoughts and your inspirations. It's not thoughts, but the space between your inspirations will liberate you from your internal pain. The only one that's keeping you in pain is you. And that's what Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity is here to do, is liberate you from your pain. And I used to have a lot of body pain, but since I started hypnosis and all my other stuff, I'm realizing the ego thinking memory mind binds you in the pain and the paining drain from yesterday and the complainer's drain. It all drains you of your energy. So when you open up to be liberated and want to expand, Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity will allow you to expand and energize your whys. Because the only thing that's holding you anywhere in life is you. And something I really awoken to today, and I called it kick-ass acumen. Everything you did, actually everything you did this morning, noon, afternoon, is a limitation now. Because there's something new getting ready to happen in front of you. It's a new now wow. Wisdom opens the wanderer's lure to be curious about your life. And that's like about pain. How would you feel being liberated from pain? Because once the mind is engaged in something, and it just stays engaged all the time. But pure liberation will allow you to move when you discover whatever that pain is being caused by. Hypnosis will work. There's a lot of things that will do it. But it's really about expanding out of it. It's about letting it go, discharging it, shed and shredding it. Any way you feel liberated and energized to let it go. So Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity will help you dissolve your pain. My website is mycowboywisdom.com. My email is robert@mycowboywisdom.com. I offer a 1-hour free consultation to see if you want to work with me. And my phone number is 702-755-9410. And I really want to thank you, and may your life be as blessed as you are a blessing to me in the world. And thank you, and good night.